everyone, I am Madeline Claire OGHAYON.
And I am Rene Sabuga.
And we are here to talk about factoring.
Conditional algebra expression.
So let's start with the video.
Factoring is a process of finding the factors. It is finding what to multiply together to get an expression. It is like splitting an expression into a multiplication of simpler expression. 6 and 9. 6 equals 3 times 2. So factors of 6 are 3 and 2. 9 equals 3 times 3. So the factors of 9 are 3 and 3. Another example is 2x plus 6. Both 2x and 6 have a common factor of 2. 2x is 2 times x. 6 is 3 times 2. So we can factor the whole expression into 2x plus 6 equals 2 open parentheses x plus 3 and close parentheses. So it has been factored into 2 and x plus 3. In using sticky notes, we will use this one that will represent 2x. So we will put 2 of this here, like that. And this one will represent 6, but it is factored to 3. So we'll put 3 of this here and 3 of this here. And another one is this. We will put 2 of this here that will represent positive 2. And this one, we will put it here, and like this, we will put 3 of it here that will represent x plus 3. So this is the output of when you are using sticky. General quadratic trinomial, or GQT, is a trinomial of the form ax squared plus bx plus c, where a, b, and c are real numbers. They are called general quadratic trinomial because they are in general or standard form. A quadratic trinomial where a is equal to 1. Example, let's factor out x squared plus bx plus c. X plus b times x plus a. We will use a FOL method. X times x is equal to x squared. X times a is equal to ax. B times x is equal to bx. B times a is equal to ab. So we will find the like terms. The like terms in here is ax and bx. So x squared plus a plus b and x here, and just copy the ab. So this is the answer. In using sticky notes, and the given will be x squared minus 6x plus 9. And the factored out of this is x minus 3 times x minus 3. In using sticky notes, this one represents x squared, so we will put this one here. Another is this. This one represents negative 6, so we will put 3 of this here and 3 of this here. Another one is this. This one represents negative 9, so we will put 9 of these here. So that's how it looks like. And if it is factored out, this one represents positive x, so we will put this one here. And this one also represents negative 3, so we will put 3 of this here. And this one represents positive x, so we will put it here. And this one also represents negative 3, so we will put 3 of this here. In here, this represents positive x and negative 3. And here also, this represents positive x and negative 3. This is how it looks like when you're using sticky notes while it is being factored out. Difference of 2 square. Difference of 2 square, or DOTS, is a squared number subtracted from another squared number. The difference of two squares of two numbers is equal to the product of their sum and their difference. Example: x squared minus y squared is equal to x plus y and x minus y. We came up from this one because x and x is the difference of x squared, while positive y and negative y is the difference of negative y squared. So, this is how you factored out the DOTS, or the difference of two squares. It will be x squared minus 9, and the factored out of this is x plus 3 and x minus 3. If we will use sticky notes, this one will represent x squared, so we will put one of these here. And this one will represent positive x, so we will put 3 of these here. And this one will represent negative 1, so we will put 9 of these here. And this one will represent negative x, so we will put 3 of this here. So this is how it looks like when you are using sticky notes. If it's factored out, it is like this. This one will represent positive x, so we will put it here. And this one will represent negative 1, so we will put 3 of these here. And this one will represent positive x, so we will put it here on the top. This represents positive 1, so we will put 3 of these here. This here represents positive x and negative 3, while here represents positive x and positive 3. Greatest common monomial factor. A monomial is, roughly speaking, a polynomial which has only one term. The process is similar when you are asked to find the GCF of two or more monomial factors. Let's find the GCF of 10x cubed and 4x. For 10x cubed, 10x cubed is equals to 2 times 5 times x times x times x. In 4x, 4x is equal to 2 times 2 times x. Notice that 10x cubed and 4x have one factor of 2 and one factor of x in common. Therefore, their GCF is 2x. We will use sticky notes, and the given is 3x plus 9, and the factored out of this is 3 times x plus 3. In using sticky notes, it is like this. This one will represent 3x, so we will put 3 of this here. Another one is this, that will represent 9, so we will put 9 of this here. So that's how it looks like. If it is factored out, it is like this. And 2 of this here. Perfect square trinomial, or PST, are algebraic expression with 3 terms that are created by multiplying a binomial to itself. In order to get the PST, we will use the following method. X times x is equal to x and x. X plus y is equal to x plus y. Y times x is equal to x plus y. And y times y is equal to x and y. X times x is equal to x squared. And y plus y and y plus y is equal to 2xy. Plus x times y is equal to y squared. So this is the perfect square trinomial. A perfect. In using sticky notes, and the given will be x squared plus 4x plus 4, and the factored out of this is x plus 2 and x plus 2. In using sticky notes, it will be like this. This one represents x squared, so we will put this one here. And this one represents x by 1, so we will put these 2 here. Also, we will put 2 of these here. And this one will represent 1 by 1, So we will put 4 of this here. So that's how it looks like when you are using sticky notes. And if it's factored out, this one will represent x, so we will put 1 of this here. And this one will represent 1, so we will put 2 of this here. Another is this, and this one will represent the same as x, so we'll put this one here. And also, this one will represent 1, so we will put 2 of this here. In here, this represents positive x and positive 2. In here also, it represents positive x and positive 2. So, this is how it looks like when you are using sticky notes and it is being factored out.
Rational algebraic expression. Rational algebraic expression is a type of algebraic expression that is actually a fraction wherein its numerator and denominator are polynomials. This is an example. This is the numerator and this is the denominator. The domain of any rational algebraic expression is always the set of real numbers except the values of x that make the rational expression unidentified. And this is how you will use addition and subtraction in rational algebraic expression. In this example, we have 4x squared and x plus 2 multiplied by 8x and x plus 2. So in here, we will copy 4x squared and 8x and x plus 2 here. And then we will factor this out. So we will copy it again, but this time we will find the factors. So the factor is 4x multiplied by x plus 2 and x plus 2. Here, we will have to cancel out the numbers with the same elements. The numbers that have the same elements is x plus 2, so we will have to cancel that out. So now that we canceled it out, our remaining is 4x. So now we know that 4x is our answer. You may be wondering, how did we get 4x? So this is how we will do it if we are using sticky notes. This one will represent x squared. And the example is 4x cubed plus 8x. So we will have to put 4 of this here. Now we have 4x squared. And for the 8x, we have to use this one. So we will put 8 of this here. So this is how we will do it if we are using sticky notes. And we will factor this out by drawing it because I don't have space left. In factoring this out, we have to use this one here because it needs to be the same width. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we have 4. And this will represent x. And for this one, we have to put 1x and 2 positive 1 because it needs to be the same width as x. So if we will factor this out, we will have 4x here on this side using sticky notes. So now we will learn how to multiply and divide rational algebraic expression. So this is how we will do it. And in our example, we have 2/3 and 1/4. So we have to multiply them. 2 and 4 will be written like this one. Same goes for 3 and 1. So in this one, we will have to multiply 4 and 2. 4 times 2 or 2 times 4 is equals to 8. And 3 times 1 is equals to 3. So we will have to multiply these two to get the answer. So our answer will be 2 and 2/3.